Loophole proudly presents Viking Chronicles, presented by Loophole. Viking Chronicles is brought to you by...
All right, we're in New Zealand. It's the morning. It's a little crisp and clear out here. We found a helicopter sitting out in this farmer's yard, so we decided to come and abscond with it and see if we can't go shoot some wallabies. Got the SIG M400 ready to go, got it suppressed. We've got a brass catcher installed, and this keeps the brass from going out and hitting the bird. So that's kind of an important piece of kit when you're flying on a helicopter on this particular bird. Got some Hornady 55 grain VMAX that we're gonna try to hit some wallabies with. Got a LCO on there. I like the red dot because you can keep both eyes open and see what's going on. We also have to be careful of shooting the skids and the rotor, so we got kind of a fine area that we can aim here. So having both eyes open is a major thing. And we're gonna fire it up here in a minute, and then we're gonna see what kind of trouble we can get in. So we headed up the mountain and we're flying along. I really didn't know what to expect, and all of a sudden the mountain came alive and there were wallabies everywhere. Done. One shot, one kill. And it's kind of hard to figure out which one to shoot. It's like when a bunch of geese come in, they settle over you, you don't know which one to pick out and shoot, and that's kind of how the wallaby shooting is. We started flying around. We shot for an hour. I shot 150 rounds the first time out, and it was incredible. Eventually, I figured out, get on one, watch them go through the tussocks, and you gotta be looking ahead at where they're gonna come out because you don't have much time. I would highly recommend a red dot scope for shooting these buggers because you need to have both eyes open so you stay really aware of what's happening. One of the issues you have to deal with is, what are you gonna do with your empty magazines? I just shoved them down inside of my shirt. That's something we used to do in the military back in the old recon days. That's what the guys did. I'd shove one in the shirt, fire up another 30 rounder with the 55 grain VMAXs, and I'm gonna tell you what, those things are death on the wallabies. This is one where bring your wife, come on over, and both of you can get up there and kill a bunch of wallabies. It's awesome.
Come shoot some wallabies out of a helicopter. This is unbelievable.
All right, Zion, a lot of people don't quite understand this. They think the wallaby is a cute, cuddly little creature they've seen in the zoo. I'm not a big fan of zoos. I'm a fan of the wild, but one of the things out here in New Zealand, they're harmful critters.
Yeah, they're a major pest. There's no predators here. They were introduced, a long time ago for fur or whatever, but now they're a major, major problem. The farmers here just have got to get rid of them. What you've got to realize with a wallaby is they can be carrying like 3 litters at the same time. They'll have one at foot, one in their pouch, another one brewing, so they breed at an astronomical rate, and they're very destructive. They carry diseases and that, so the farmers really have to be rid of them. It's actually mandated by the government. If they don't control the wallaby levels below a certain amount, they get pinged by the government for having too many wallabies on their property.
All right, folks, well, coyotes, wallabies, rats, they all kind of go in the same category. This is extreme fun. I'm telling you, if I ever come back to New Zealand, which I'm pretty sure I will, this will be high on my list. Right now, this is the most fun I've had hunting since we've got here. I'm not saying the other hunting's been bad, it's been awesome. Talk to Lynx Wild Safaris. We got the ARs and stuff over here. You show up, we'll rock and roll.
Yep.
It's incredible.